Okay. Without the technical issues for the second time. Hopefully, that's a lot better. I think. So I've just like whacked my bitrate up like way higher. Back to normal. Turn the bit. Yeah, it did. Yes, turning on MVENC did reduce. Yeah, it reduced the bitrate to default. My bitrate was roughly 5,500 or 5,000, and it defaulted it to like 250. So it literally chopped it in half. And yeah, that's probably why it looked really shit. And now I'm looking back at the stream, it looks way better than it should have. Oh god, that looks so much better already. Even just like idling on a menu. Right. Now. Let's carry on. How's that? Is that a lot better? It's probably a lot better. I wondered why it was so much lower. Oh, that means the Zelda one probably looked like ass. Sorry, chat. You guys gotta tell me straight away. I know I should be checking that, but if it looks like ash, you tell me straight away. I'll fix that shit. You know I will. Me and man, if I wasn't such a tech nerd when it comes to like performance and stuff, then I won't be too bothered. But I want to pretty much have show you guys the best experience. Remember, I always strive to get better. Yes. That's true. Yeah, Devilish. If you're on mobile, you won't tell. If you're on PC, you will. I think it was because I had to change the frame rate earlier because it was locked to 30 because of Breath of the Wild. But I think frame rate's actually a bigger... Like, you'd notice it more than you would the actual bitrate stuff. Unless the bitrate was, like, really terrible. Oh, shit, I wanted to go backwards to get these. Oh, I burnt my ass on them instead. Is that a lot better, though, Tenux? Should be a lot better now. Internet going at the speed of sound. Well, you would need to send twice the amount of air. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know why it defaulted. That's like frustrating. And you can't obviously change it on a stream. You can't change frame rate. You can't change. I don't know if you can change output resolution. I don't think you can. I think it is. Yeah, you pretty much, it locks you out of all that. You have to do that before you go live. But yeah, I didn't realize it actually defaults because it don't really tell you that. That means the Neo stream might have been a bit lower than it could have been. It's probably why my PC was playing it at lock 16 with no issues. Well, that's more of an internet thing than it is strain on your hardware. Oh, you can okay. Was there any boxes? I don't think there was there? It's just these boxes at the end. It looks a lot better though, right? Like, even when I'm doing this and just spinning. It should do. It should look a lot better. You need to up the bitrate twice than usual. You go, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, if I was doing 2,500 at 30 FPS, it'd be fine. But I was doing 60 at that, so it would need to be at least 5,000. That's a nitro crate. Sorry, I didn't even notice till the last second. Bomp, 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 bomp. Did you play any of the Crash games, Devilish? I feel like you would. I don't know if you were a PlayStation kid back in the day, or if you were a Nintendo kid. I feel like you were a PlayStation kid, but I could be wrong. Because I was a Nintendo kid back in the day. I only saw Crash and Spyro briefly at a friend's house. But I'd always planned to go back, and I remember buying my PS1 off a friend. And I still have it. That old little dinky slim PS1, which is an amazing console for the size. I love the slim PS1 and the slim PS2, chat. I love them. I think they're so cool and tiny. They're like the definition of slimline console to me. More than like a PS3 Slim or the 360 Slim. Like, because they practically became more PCs at that point, but... Oh, this is... Okay, this is... Yeah, okay. Requiring that I go back. Played all the original Crashes. I think Tenox would be a mod just to shout you for bit rates. I spoke to him last stream. Even though I didn't speak to him. I didn't PM him. But I was tempted to give Tenox mod support. Because he's around a lot and I fucked up. So he's around a lot when I fuck up. Yeah, I knew that. I honestly, Tenox, I knew that. That's the one thing I did know. I was such a, like, I'm always like that. But I remember when I first started off streaming, I had a couple of test streams where I'm like, don't look good enough. And I hated it. And I was like, I tried to go for that extra life. That wasn't worth it. And that was my primary thought when it came to streaming. Was, how does the mic sound? The mic sounds good because I got, like, I've had this mic since I properly started streaming. And my biggest one was, does it look good? Is it not fuzzy? Is it not, you know, we're not buffering every 5 seconds? Is the image not going to absolute crap when lots of stuff's happening on screen? Like, and then, like, I went back and had a look at, I don't remember the guy. Guy had like about 1.5 million followers on Twitch. And I looked at him and I went, his stream looked really good. And I was like, and then I looked back at mine, because sometimes I do that just to compare, just to see what I can improve on. And I looked back at his thing and I was like, oh shit, our quality is like pretty much, I'm on par with him. Which meant that I've finally realized and kind of smiled to myself that I'm like, oh, I think my quality's good now. You know what I mean? And like, friends had told me, like, I had my cousin told me and a couple of other friends said, yeah, your quality's good and stuff. But I didn't really know it. Because I'm also like really arsey about it. So then when I saw it, I was like, I'm pretty happy with where I am. It made me feel good about my stream. And you guys should be too, because a lot of you guys have really good streams as well. At least my internet never has problems with them. What do you mean the one thing? Yeah, the one thing I don't have is game skill. There's only a handful. There's, like I said, there's only a handful of games I can look semi-decent on. One day, I'll play a game on this stream, and I'll be like, look guys, fucking do it. And I'll do it, and it'll be really good. Does that not do anything? I think your quality's not too bad. You're also very limited right now. Like, you know, you have to also like base it on what people have to work with. But yeah, when I didn't have the, like, I didn't have the money or the job to do any sort of like improvements, you know, I was still trying. I mean, shit. But one of the first things I did when I got, and some of you might remember this, when I got paid through Twitch and the first payout came up, and again, chat, I can't be more grateful for that first one especially. I mean, it is down to you guys, but that was a really nice thing because I was able to grab a new capture card that could output at 60 frames per second, and with a less, with a decent like response time, because it was running USB 3.0 instead of 2.0. So I didn't have that crazy delay between my voice and the actual things on stream. And, oh, that was such an improvement. I mean, could I go for the actual, like, the HD Capture Pro? That's an actual card that plugs into your PC? I could. But I'm quite happy with what it is right now. I don't think you need one of those. I also think they're a little bit more limited. I didn't think I was going to get all those. I got an alert now for a movie night, but I'll watch it, but we'll look out for Rays. I appreciate that, dude. You don't have to. What are you watching? Oh my god, it's called Booty Seeker. Did you see that? Devilish is called Booty Seeker. We're going to use the pirate outfit now, though. Yeah! Oh, that's great. Wait, oh, which one? I almost bought all those on Blu-ray today. Because I actually don't have them on Blu-ray. Which one? Wait, all of them? Wait, Tenox is saying all of them. I'm not asking you. Clone Wars. Oh, so you're watching the series. Okay. I wish I could get through that. Because everyone tells me I'm a pretty decent Star Wars fan. I probably know a fair amount of Star Wars games. I'd say that. I've played a lot of Star Wars games. But, yeah, I don't know. I wish I could get onto the Clone Wars. I'm just crap at sticking to long series. I think it's very long. I watched a couple episodes, and it was alright. I think it's one of those it gets way better later kind of things. Because I do know there's a lot of filler in it, and people have made, like, less filler playlists. So you can watch it with, like, the filler episodes taken out. Which I think is cool. I want to see that outfit really badly. But I feel like I should make some progression. Off beat. Beat normal level to unlock. Oh, this is that really fancy outfit. Right, let's give this a shot. Just play Lego Star Wars games. Tenux, I am so excited for that new one. The Skywalker Saga, I have been waiting for that Lego game for so long. And it's been delayed like 4 times. This is a cool looking stage. Looking a bit Luigi's Mansion 3. Runs on the same game engine. Yeah, look at Luigi's Mansion 3 now, look at this game. Very similar looking. How many hours is all of them? I don't know, actually. If you're talking about the films, I'm not... Be a good... 18 hours? You could probably watch them all in one day, but it'd be a full day. I hear the latency and delay on the Pro cards is either near or non-existent. Yeah, I think it's pretty much non-existent. I'm surprised with this one. I feel there's not... There must be milliseconds of latency, maybe. But I think this one's pretty good. Like, if I go, ah! Like that, the moment you can't really gauge that too well, but... I think this card's very good. This is the, HD 60S. It's not the S Plus. I think the S Plus is a little bit better, but I couldn't find one of those. Because remember, guys, back in the day when I got this after my Twitch payout, I sold my old card to get this one. Is that a Spyro balloon? It is. That's cute. Oh, these are cool. I like enemies that do sounds along with the music. That's awesome. I love this. What the heck are these? Oh my god, they're super animated. Do they get mad if you stand on them too long? Ooh. Oh, oh. I was too busy dodging other hazards that I forgot about that hazard. Well, the pirate outfit works. I think anything in a costume works here in this stage. Yeah, oh yeah, they're gonna scream. I'm assuming that does damage or some sort. Oh, I was very lucky with that. I wasn't lucky with that one though. Can't believe saying that, but game getting delayed can be a pretty good thing these days. At least there's a chance of it coming out in a good state. Agreed. Or it means it's going through absolute development hell. It depends on when it comes out, because obviously you can have these moments where the game has a delay, then it has another delay, and then it's coming out near Christmas, and then I think it's like time to be worried, because you know that they're gonna squeeze it out for Christmas. Case in point, Battlefield. Case in point, Cyberpunk 2077. Case in point, most AAA titles that come out near Christmas squeezed out for Christmas. I guess it depends on, I feel like it depends on also what company it's coming from nowadays. Oh, I can spin these guys. Woo! This looks like... I don't know what other... What? Okay. Oh, it's a cannon. Wait, what? I like this. This is great. Can I hit those? No. Oh, it's fake crash. It's a fake crash balloon. Boost. What an awesome stage. Yeah, development hell, exactly. But yeah, oh god. Oh! Didn't think they would bounce me. Yeah, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga went through so many delays because I've had it in a wish list for like so long. I'm really, really hoping, because I had family that I used to play that with. We have a PlayStation 4 downstairs, because that's my old PS4. I've just kind of kept it downstairs as a Blu-ray player right now. It's also because it has PT on it, and I was like debating whether to sell it. I don't always sell my consoles, but I was like, I can make use of that. So, it's sat downstairs, but I kind of want to get the game if it has a PS5 upgrade. You know, a free upgrade. Because I would like to play it on the PS4 downstairs with family, rather than having to move my PS5 each time I want to play it with family. Also, I wouldn't have the controller for it, because I'm assuming you would have to use a PS5 controller on the PS5 version of the game. So it would be nice to avoid that and get the PS4 version. But I would like to play it on PS5 myself when I'm playing it by myself. Oh shit. I just realised why I shouldn't be stuck on that. Yeah, PT consoles, I've noticed when I looked at like selling. Okay, those disappear. No worries. I noticed when looking at like consoles with PT installed on them, you can sell those consoles back for pretty much how much I bought them. So I bought my console at like maybe £300 back in the day, and I'm pretty sure you can... I almost screwed up. And I've seen people sell PT and like with consoles with PT on for the same price they bought them back in the day. Which is kind of crazy. But I'll be honest, I think I might. I'll be keeping mine around because I might go back to PT. I think for a stream. I think maybe this this Halloween, I might go back into PT. Because I never fully beat it, because it's a pain in the ass to beat, to be honest. There we go. Sorry, I'm just concentrating. It's only because there's so many, like, little variable things in PT that just make it a bit... I didn't know that would disappear! Oh, yeah. I mean, you probably couldn't, because it was, like, a work in progress thing, but, I mean, you could probably sell PT nowadays, and people would still buy it. I bet if Sony were, no, sorry, if Konami went, right, we're gonna bring PT back, but you have to buy it for like £5 or £10, I bet people will buy it. Not saying they should do that, because they shouldn't, but I'm saying people would still buy it. Bonk. Oh, there's another one somewhere. Oh, there it is. I want the high jump on that. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Oh, the bonus stages are not easy. Oh, my god. It's like really hard. Yeah, because you just have to have had a PS4 that still has it. Because the funniest thing about PT, I'm also going to take a little break in a bit, chat, because we've not been streaming for 22 minutes. We've been streaming a lot longer than that. I've probably been streaming for about 2 hours now. But yeah, like, if you delete... So, I don't know... How did I get past it? I saved it somehow and I can't remember. I can't remember how it worked now. So, if you go and, like, download... Even if you downloaded PT before... like on your PlayStation 4, you can't re-download it. There is zero way to re-download it, even if you bought it / because it counts as a purchase most of the time. When you hit yes download demo, it still counts as a purchase, but obviously it's free. You can't re-download it. So if it comes off your hard drive, that's it, you fucked. You're never getting it back. I corrupted my hard drive last year, for some of you guys who may have remembered that. About maybe like 2 weeks before, a week or two before I got my PS5 and my new job. Yeah, I corrupted my hard drive and lost like pretty much all my saves, apart from a couple that were still saved on the stupid box. So some of them that were saved on the cloud, or at least some that automatically saved to the cloud and some didn't for some reason. Oh, I'm not even on it. God damn it, it's so annoying. There we go. But I was somehow able to recover a very small chunk of it, and I can't fully remember how. Or if, I think PT might have just been saved on the external hard drive. No, it can't be, because I can't remember how I did it now. But basically, I was able to save PT somehow. It just kind of got rid of all the saves. But I was able to save PT, thank God, because I can lose anything else, because everything else is either re-downloadable or installable via a disc. But I was so happy that I kept that. And I had to do a bunch of moving around on portable, like, external hard drives and stuff just to keep PT okay when I had to format the hard drive. Because basically it was coming up with errors and I had to go through loads of error reports. And then when I came back to it, it was like, you need to format it. But I'm like, no, I got to get PT out of there. And I was able to keep PT intact. So yeah. I was very happy that day. Because that would have been the real loss. Sorry, I know it was a very long-winded explanation for what was very simple, but... Move! Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I thought that platform was going to disappear like the bonus stage, and it didn't. Anywhere between 250 to 7... What? £750 depending on the state of machine? What do you mean by the state of the machine? £750 is a lot of money, dude. Yeah, what do you mean by state of machine? Like, just its quality? Like, in terms of, like, its condition, I guess? Oh! Interesting, because mine's in very good condition. Very good condition. I've not had, like, any overheating problems. It doesn't go, like, stupidly loud like I know most people's PS4s does. Oh, PS4s do. Sorry, that was bad English. I think the only time it goes loud is playing Doom and Monster Hunter. And even then, it's not that bad. Look at this. Look at this. Abusing. Yes. Am I safe to jump? Oh shit, I don't want to get squashed by that metal block. Oh, I didn't notice the guy underneath. Oh, how long is this stage? Go, 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 go. Yeah, it was a bit. Tricks of the trade. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, there was a box underneath there. Wow, you have to time your spin. Let me in. Reminded me a little bit of a stage from Donkey Kong Country 2 here. With the, like, almost like minecart-esque level that it has in that game. Oh, what? Oh, you can still do turning left to right on a horizontal section. That's weird. No wonder I was confused then. So that still applies. Just don't move, I guess. That's also a lot easier actually doing that. Oh shit. Oh no, that doesn't change, only the enemies do. Damn it. That's a good one, game. You got me good. It's gonna be really hard to... I was gonna say, it's gonna be hard to keep track of because I always stare at how long I've been streaming for my track of time. So I'm gonna just have to rely on looking at the clock. At least we fixed that issue. It's all fixed for next time. Oh my god, your jumps have to be so on point. This is Donkey Kong. This actually is Donkey Kong Country all over again. I think I have to jump way earlier. Yeah, there we go. Oh god, the level's not over. The level is not over. No, it must be. This must be the last one. We're close to. We're very close on all the Wumpa fruit. Concentrating on the boxes. I don't know what. Oh crap! I messed it up anyway. This is reminding me of that Disney film. The skeletons are reminding me of that. What's that Disney film, chat? You know which one I'm talking about. With all the skeletons and the afterlife. It's got that look to it. What is that film called? I watched it last year, I think. Is it Coco? Is it called Coco? I can't remember. Shows how good I am with films, doesn't it? I have to get up there way quicker. Well, that 14 deaths. No wonder there's a gem for only dying 3 times. Oh, you can't jump on that. Why am I jumping on the nitro's worrying me, so I keep jumping. And the jump's where you fuck up. So. $16. I do really wish I knew the average of deaths in this game. Oh, I'll read your message in a second, Radical. Don't jump. Oh, the fucking boxes, man. They place them in such dick positions. Yeah, it's Coco. Yeah, you did just have to Google it. Hey, at least I remembered it. I'm actually surprised I did. Terrible in it, especially... Like, I watched that film... So I can't talk during these sections. Actually impossible. When did I watch that? I think a friend... Was it last Halloween, actually? I think a friend... We watched it in VR chat. Good time. My reaction times to those are so slow. I don't even know what percentage of or like how many boxes I have. Let me have a look. Oh, fuck, no way have I got all the boxes. Just finish the level, Tom. Fuck. Oh, this section's ass. I hate it. It really reminds me of playing Donkey Kong. Yeah, at least I'm getting extra lives. That'd be bad if I was like pressured on lives as well. Not really. Fuck. Oh, I was at 213! You fuck! It makes you auto-complete the stage when you get right to the end. You can't even drop off. Oh! I missed 2. I would have easily died multiple times for that. That is the worst. Fuck you, Crash 4. Fuck that. Oh, that's so annoying. Especially when that stage is so long. Oh. I need a drink. I need a drink, chat. Fuck. Oh, okay, so how long have we been? Yeah, we've probably been going for at least almost 2 hours now. I can't tell. I can't tell anymore. We probably have. Chat, I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle, wherever it is. There we go. Also, because my throat's dying and I can feel it. Right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, chat. I'm gonna leave you with some Crash Bandicoot music. For those of you who have a sub to the channel, you won't get any more adverts, but I'm gonna leave on. I'm gonna put on an ad break anyway. Enjoy Crash music. And thank you for staying through all the technical issues today, guys. I appreciate it. But at least it looks better. Thumbs up. Okay. Whoosh. Yo! Hi, Summons. I see you there. I see you there. I don't know if you're gone already, but I'm gonna bump you anyway. I can still do it. Yeah! Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Getting on that DLC hype. God, I'm so excited. I hope that... I hope that's good. I think I would rather prefer a big batch of DLC since it's been so goddamn long. But I think what they're doing is pretty good, I guess. I think I would have preferred a Mario Kart 9, but Mario Kart 8's very... It's pretty perfect. It's pretty damn good, so... I think they could have Mario, like, almost like Smash Bros. It in a way where they could have added a couple more, but couple more characters. But then I guess it would have been Mario Kart if you just did that. I mean, you already got Link and Animal Crossing in there, and that's like a fair amount. Now, speaking of Animal Crossing, I got something to show you guys. It's not really a present for you guys. It's a present for me. I am gonna turn my camera back on. Hello. Can you guys see me? Give us a hype in the chat. For those of you who just got a sub recently, give us a hype in the chat if you can see me. Because we're gonna go... Ooh. Hold on. Oh, I need to change this back. That's not the game we're playing today. There we go. Yeah. Amiibo special card. No, they're not going to do Amiibos anymore. They know how many people rage like fuck when Amiibos get... Every time Splatoon came out, because Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2, every time they came out with the Amiibo gets you an extra thing, people rage online. And I kind of get why, because, you know, Nintendo are like, we're going to make these new Amiibo, and you can use them and get this outfit in game. We're going to make 10. A region? No, the world. It feels like sometimes. So I kind of understand people's, like, anger towards that. Which is, it's a shame, because I also just like, I'm happy with Amiibos in general, because Nintendo don't really make figures. There's only a handful, like... You got a couple of Zelda figures here, which you guys might have seen. Actually, I'll show you one. This is the one I brought out on my birthday chat when we were playing Breath of the Wild. Bear with me. It was just over here. I put her back in a box because I want to display her properly. So I want to have a proper display cabinet or something to put her in, because she's good. Just to let you know, this isn't the present my friend brought me. That's down here. You can't see it. I'll bring it out in a second. But yeah, that's the first for Figures Zelda. That's the one I brought out on my birthday. This stream that was like on Friday. And I placed her here instead. But she's great. And she's effectively, she's an enlarged version of the Amiibo. And she's great. She looks awesome. The box is also like almost as nice as the figure itself. The box is stunning. But yeah, good figure. First, some figures do good shit, but they're expensive. This is actually a cheaper one, believe it or not. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the actual present. So my birthday was last week on the 18th of February, and my friend, my friend James, or as he's known in the chat, Meh, I don't know why. He's lovingly supported the stream, sent in some crazy donations, because I don't know what the shit he does with his money, to be honest. He sent in some really crazy nice donations to the chat, to the stream, and sent me some money to buy something, another plushie. For those of you who remember, maybe, he bought us a Sonic the Werehog plushie after beating Sonic Unleashed. And that pretty much sits where my finger is right now. Here a lot. Now, it's not today. Because he's bought me another plushie, kind of. I've had to go get it, but he's supported me in buying another plushie. And I'll show you that, guys, today. It's in this bag. I am not affiliated or supported by the Build-A-Bear shop, promise. Do you see this, chat? Can you guess what it is, chat? Can anyone guess what it is? Before I actually figure it out. I'm staring at the chat. I want to see if any of you guys can guess it. It's pretty easy to guess, I'll be honest. It's not a bit. It is not a baby. That'd be very creepy. Some creepy baby sat staring at you in the corner of the stream. That'd be awful. Resident Evil Village baby with all its body parts in a jar. Yeah, it could be. It could be. It's not that. Do you give up, Tennox? I gave you a pretty good... I mean, I said it was Animal Crossing related. It's not very hard. Don't Google it. Oh, I'm sure that's what it is. Could you imagine? That'd be fucked up. I feel like that won't be streamable. It'd just be really fucked. Even if it was a plushie. Right, okay, I'm gonna bring it out. Because you can't guess, you're terrible. Sorry, I know I'm taking way too long over this. Oh, the tag's still on. Alright, I'll take the tag off. This looks so sinister. Look at it! Yeah! Okay, I'm gonna yeet the bag. Hold on. There we go. Ta-da! It's a really big plushie Build-A-Bear Isabelle. She's also really big. Look how big she is. Her head's almost as big as my head. This thing is huge. It makes the other plushies look like a joke. It's super nice and it's super soft. And it's amazing. Thank you, James. I'm gonna highlight this bit of the stream. Thanks, James. You know what also it has, chat? It has this. Hold on. Oh. I don't think that actually came up. I don't know if you can hear it. It's actually really quiet. I don't know if there's a way to turn that up in any shape or form. It's a little squeezy hand and it makes the Animal Crossing noises and she talks and it's cute. But yeah, so she's gonna sit over here now during a lot of the streams if I can sit her upright. There we go. Oh, dude, she's gonna draw me like one of your French girls pose. Good job, Isabelle. You can kind of see it. Okay, I spent way too long over that break. There we go. Just gonna lay there for a bit. Thanks, James. Right, back to Crash. What the hell was I doing? Oh yeah, I was suffering on that stage. But suffer no longer, we're gonna head back. Right. Was it that? Oh yeah, I want that. I kinda want the Crash Biker skin. It's really good. I wanna see what this skin is. Yeah, let's do Dragging On again. Oh, Dragging On was quite a long stage, though. Yeah, no, that was quite a long stage. I think I'll do that off stream. I want to see if I can beat Embryo with this, with the inverted. Let's try that. If it also loads incredibly quick.
Just stay put while
Don't you think it's cute, Tenox? Do you like the plush?
still.
Oh, that is a lot harder to see.
For science.
So I don't know how much. Oh wait, I think no, he doesn't have that much more life. Okay.
Lethal.
I don't know how. If this is gonna be like that much harder.
Fly, my gelatinous puppets. Fiddlesticks.
I only jump on them. I don't know if I can spin them.
Enjoy your trip.
It is. It's really good. It's expensive. Ow. Wasn't paying attention because I was too busy talking. Yeah, it is expensive, that plush. Like it's why when because he was like, tell me what plush you want, and I'm like, I really like this. I think this plush is really cute. And I was like, I am never gonna spend that much on it. And then yeah, I was like, let's effectively go half on it. So we did that. And then I was like, I'll just go pick it up from the store, so I just went and did that today. I'm gonna keep her in the stream when I remember. That plush costs almost as much as Animal Crossing itself, which is silly. I wish I liked New Horizons more, chat. But I love New Leaf too much.
Ooze your way to victory.
Oh, wait, no. There we go. Why?
Why don't people take me seriously?
Is he gonna have more life in this next phase? No? Good filter though, I like it. Yeah, it feels exactly the same, apart from the filter. Weird. Crash, why are you running away? I look so worried he's gone. Whoa. I looked like I'd fallen off. Whoa. Oh, they were lasting. I was worried. Down he goes. Ah, this is doable. I love this. This filter is just awesome. They're my favorite filter. Yeah, we're talking about Lego games. Lego games that have this filter as an option that you can just buy. Bye. Oh, whoa! Hard cut to map. That's weird. Hey, that's awesome. So I got the crash-free bike outfit. Easy. Okay, definitely using this one. Right, okay, is that just back to flashback tapes? Yes. Okay, don't want to go there. Home cooking. I forgot Dingodile was a playable character. I totally forgot. Okay, new character. Holy shit. Yeah, that completely skipped my memory.
Oh, crikey, I'm starved. Wait, is that roadkill pie? Slugging centipede gumbo?
Oh my god.
Potatoes with guacamole? Well now, what have we got here?
Dingoes. Wait, what is this? Who's he speaking to?
Come on down to Dingo's Diner.
Food served at Dingo's Diner may not meet the legal definition of food. Consume at your own risk. Side effects of dining at Dingo's Diner may include fatigue, increased body odor, risks of behavior.
Wait, increased body odor?
Alienation
Wait, increase hunger, decrease hunger.
ennui, leaking orifices, oozing orifices, flowing
You fucking stay out of my diner.
Remember that girl from high school? What's she up to? Do you think
Are they gonna trash his diner? Yeah. Check this out.
Spring cleaning.
Oh, you didn't expect this, Tenox? I forgot. I pretty much didn't expect this. I have a Luigi's Mansion, but I have the Poltergust. Oh my god. I kind of do, actually. Oh. Hovering a little, like, boost. But yeah, Dingo's playable. And I totally forgot. That is it. Oh. Okay, you got to suck that up, I guess. Surprisingly can't do a ground pound. Which is weird, because I totally expect a guy of his stature to be able to vacuum and then fire it out. Right.
Jump on a TNT crate. What am I, a bandicoot?
Oh. Oh, you just eat shit. Okay. Yeah, still lasts one hit like everyone else. That's also just a TNT barrel now. It's hardly a crate. Gimme, my box. I guess I just have to spin those guys. I think I just badly jumped on them before. Oh, it will suck them in. Right. Duly noted. Hold on. It's better to do that. Sorry, chat. Excuse me. Couldn't reach the mute button. Oh.
Time for a spring cleaning.
I do like his spin though. Oh, I'm gonna like automatically start spinning those TNTs by accident.
TNT crate. What am I, a bandicoot?
Okay. Suck. I wonder why they decided to make Dingo Dial playable. I also wonder why Dingo Dial. I mean, to be fair, it's the one I always remember. So maybe it's that? I don't know. Maybe they just asked... Well, they didn't ask fans. I feel like they would have heard about it. Oh!
Bastards! They'll get every last one of yous.
So Dingo Dial's in the story because someone blew up his diner. I guess that's it. Poor Dingo Dial. Literally trying to make a living and no one gives a shit. Yeah, that's true. Crash Bash as well. Crash Bash had like what, Tiny and Tiny, Cortex. Who else was there? There was Tiny, Cortex, Dingo Dial, and someone else. Was it Oh shit. Who else was it? There was someone else that I can't remember. There was 4 bad guys and 4 good guys, right? Can I get that? I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, you can just do it like that. What? Oh, you can actually... Oh! Yeah, I did that too close. Okay, you can suck up crates. It's not just barrel-like ones.
I made all them tablecloths myself.
Oh. Poor Dingo. Oh, I bet there was a spot over there. Oh. Not that way. Nothing that way. I feel like loads of people play Crash Bash. I think it's Eurocom that made Crash Bash. Because Naughty Dog only made 1, 2, 3 in Crash Team Racing. Just like, because Crash Bash looks a bit off compared to the older games. It's still good though. I liked the mini games in it. I like that Polar on the ice one. Like where you're riding Polar. I think that's great. It was a good bunch of mini games. I enjoyed it. I think I still have my copy somewhere actually. I'm pretty sure I do. I wonder what that'd be like to play now. God, Tenox, did you know that Crash Bandicoot, actually for anyone, you know that Crash had a Mario Party clone? Now the question, at some point, now can you guys tell me what console that was on? So I can tell you. Crash was so weird in those times. Like after, just literally after the PS1 Crash got really weird, or at least after Wrath of Cortex. Which I know Wrath of Cortex, I think, is also made by Eurocom. Could be wrong though. Can't remember. Oh, is it Vicarious Visions? Oh, it's Traveler's Tales. Yeah, Traveler's Tales made Wrath of Cortex, sorry. Yeah, my Crash lore, right? Crash, my really deep Crash development lore. Oh, I thought there was a special platform back there, and it looks like there wasn't. Is that guy gonna fly back? Oh, I can jump with it, okay. I just can't hover with it. I can't suck it from there, can I? On the PlayStation? No, incorrect. It was the DS. And I think it was called Crash Boom Bang in the EU. I don't know what it's called in... I think it had different names. But I played a bit of it.
Nice.
I don't remember it at all, though. Yeah, it was literally a Mario Party style Crash game on the DS. I remember going around a city, and I think you could play as Crunch and all that, because obviously it was way after Wrath of Cortex's release. People say Wrath of Cortex is really bad. Now, I remember being fond of it, but I feel like if I went back to it now, I'd be like, oh, it is kind of eh. I don't know how it would... It probably doesn't hold up as well. I think it's... I can't remember which version I played. I played the GameCube version, and I think that's the best one. Or it's the best or the worst version of that game. Oh, the sequel to Crash Bash. I mean, I don't know who it was made by. I guess you could. It's the closest Crash had to another party game. I only think I played the DS version of Crash of the Titans. I played it through a flash card I had back in the day, so I played a lot of like random stuff. Crash of the Titans is weird. And then they released Mind Over Mutant, I think. I was very upset as a kid to not play Twinsanity, because I remember seeing the trailers for Crash Twinsanity and loving the actual comedy aspect of that game that they went for. I think it was really good. Damn it. But that was PS2 and Xbox exclusive. Never came out on the GameCube. Don't know why. Development reasons, I guess. I think that game had like really troubled development anyway. That's the first time I'm dying. I was doing alright till now. I don't really know how to deal with those guys very well. I guess jumping on the TNT crate rather than actually trying to spin them. Yeah, there we go. Oh shit! I thought that was a big enough gap. Sorry, Dingodile. Just when you think you can do it in less than 3 lives. There we go. feels pretty good though. Adaptive triggers in full effect here as well. Like pulling on R2 is genuinely a little difficult. I think it's when I was playing I was saying to you guys I was playing Far Cry 6. The adaptive triggers in that game are pretty awesome with driving. So the faster you're going, it makes the L2 brake a lot harder to press down. It's really, really clever. It's a little subtle minor thing, but I just think it's really neat. I think adaptive triggers are a very subtle minor thing, but I kind of like them for being there. I mean, they put them in, I'll take it, you know what I mean? There we go. I don't know how many levels Dingodile is going to be playable. I'm assuming not many, since he seems to be a little bit further in than Tanya and all that. Is it Tanya? I forgot her name. I just thought, how many crates? I just thought all the crates are going to be... You're going to still have to... Yeah. You're going to have to let them drop them for them to actually break. I just thought about that. I don't know if you can suck them up while they're beeping. There we go. Oh, that went super well.
How do you like them wampus?
Oh, I got the last I got that third Wumpa gem. Though I seem to have missed a lot of boxes. So I'm going to carry on. No reason for me to go back here. Don't look in the gun! Oh. You just eat a rubber duck? What the hell, Dingo? Hey! I got the gem for doing it in free, Max. Awesome. And I ain't got one of those for a while, huh? Oh, look at it. Bye, Dingo. Is he gonna just actually just enter the plot somehow? Oh, of course. Dingo timeline's unlocked. Help Dingodile find a way home. He may even run into Crash and Coco along the way. Okay, so if I go on like level stats and go all the way back, what is this one? Mosquito Marsh? There he blows. There's Coco's pirate skin. It's right there. Of course, that makes more sense. Right. Okay, I'll have to attempt to get that at some point. So what's here? What's the next level? Run it by you. Run it by you. Good name, good name. What was that one? Home cooking. Yeah, okay. Of course. Right. Is this going to lead to the next one already? Okay, we've got like an hour left of the stream at least. Sorry chat, you may be like, whoa, you've only been streaming for an hour. We've actually been streaming longer. We've had to restart the stream like twice. Let's head back a little. I might be tempted to do another Dingodile stage. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to attempt dragging on. I'm going to attempt dragging on here in the entranced version a little bit. Oh, I just noticed even Crasher's like Crasher's like outfit is reversed in these stages.
Look at us, just like the old days, working together against those who keep us down and humiliate us by forcing us.
So guys, you might remember this from last stream, but we're doing a slightly different version. We're doing it for costumes. The more costumes I have, the more I can make use of that channel point redeem.
I see the appeal of all that jumping you do. Perhaps I don't have the right body.
I did say I'd show some of these off. I'm not going to replay every single level. It's not going to happen. I forgot how that works. Okay. I don't think I had the mask though. So I don't think I can reflect it. It's like an oil painting. It's also really cool to look at these. These stages look awesome with some of these effects on. These are like the really cool the filters you see in photo modes in games. The ones that really like there's some really good ones. I actually love photo mode in games nowadays. A lot of the games, especially a lot of games that are like super pretty, I appreciate a really, really good photo mode. Some games have really good ones. Tennox, I'm going to bring it up and you'll hate me for this, but Code Vein has a phenomenal photo mode. It has a very good photo mode. It lets you pose your character with like 20 odd different emotes. It has a bunch of really good filters. Like, it is a fantastic photo mode, which I believe only recently just got added to Scarlet Nexus in the latest DLC pack. I think it's a patch though. Like, I think it's just in the patch. But I'm surprised that game didn't have one after Code Vein had such a good one. You hate Code Vein that much? I didn't think it was that bad from what I've played. So I think you said I think it's worse later, I think you said. I do need to play more of it. It's kind of just sat on my PS5 right now and I've just not played too much of it. I played maybe the first 5 or 6 hours. But you'll probably tell me to play Neo 2 instead. And to be honest, Neo 2 wasn't really good. Is there secrets? Is there... Wait, what? Is there actually nothing behind there? I can slide under that, but there's like nothing there. That's insane.
Sometimes I think you're my only friend.
I don't understand why it's grapes.
No, that's right.
Oh shit, it didn't activate. There we go. Jump. I'm also having Chinese tonight, chat. I am very excited. Also, I apologize because there wasn't the. I said there was going to be the Mario Party stream. For any of you who saw my post that night on my birthday, storms were happening in Ireland, and a couple of my friends were Irish. Actually, a bunch of my friends recently are Irish, and yeah, we were busy playing some other stuff. I think they wanted to play some other stuff that evening, but also we were worried that if the storm happened and the internet's, to be fair, weren't great because they were having lag in a couple of games like Valorant and stuff. We knew if the internet connection wasn't stable, it wouldn't be possible to maintain a good 2-hour session playing Mario Party on Parsecs. So we opted to not do it. Wow, I got absolutely fucked there. That was my first death. How am I doing better on this weird filter world version than I was on the original? Oh, I jinxed it now. Fuck's sake. all jinxed it. No. Oh wait, I was doing the bonus thing. Oh, stupid me. Didn't count as a death. That did though. That was a real death. Wow, that hitbox is gigantic. What the actual hell? But yeah, we will plan to do, I think the Mario Party stream will just kind of happen, chat. It might happen tomorrow, in fact. I'd like to squeeze out an extra stream tomorrow. I'll be still streaming on Thursday. This is one of my semi-free weeks this week, where I've got like decent-ish stream times. So I'm gonna try and see if the guys want to do it tomorrow. If so, there might be a Mario Party stream that pops up. Or we might end up playing, I don't know. I'm really tempted to bring up and actually stream one of our Valorant games, or Valorant nights. But we normally play really, really late at night, so I also feel like it might not be worth it. Shit. Oh, I hate getting the rebound off the dragon there. It's so hard to control. I wonder. Oh, okay, you don't hit it when you're falling back down. I wonder if you could rebound up there to get that. Oh, actually, there might be a way to do this. So you can get a double jump off it. But you don't want to hit it. Oh, you need to hit it vertically so it bounces you up, and then you can use the double jump again. I think that's how they're intending you to do it. I think. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that. Do it like that. That's actually way better. There we go. Did it. Much better. Yeah, the moment it involves this Death Tornado mask spin. Well, so much for those 3 lives. Well, rip. I don't really need them though. I more need the Wumpa fruit than anything. I need to be using on every single drum. I have 73 lives. Yeah, it's weird. You die so much in this game, but lives, like, you know, fear of game over is just non-existent. I'm playing on the retro mode as well, so modern's kind of pointless. The game is weirdly generous with lives, but not generous with its difficulty. Hey, I got all 3. That's all we needed, I think. Oh, they're TNTs. Shit, I didn't see it. Oh! Oh! Oh, sweet. That worked. Oh, thank God. Proper ground. Oh. I keep thinking that's going to be a lot more than it actually is. It never is more. Okay. Please tell me I got... Yeah! Oh my god, it's called Persona. The names of these, they knew what they were doing, didn't they? I love... Bighorn Energy is still my favourite one. The name of it just cracks me up. Cool. What I got? Let's see. Spin. Oh, cool. That's actually way cooler than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I love that. Cool, let's wear this. Right, on to the new stage. Got a mix of new and old stages today. Run It Bayou. Looking kind of another Donkey Kong-esque looking map. Look at, oh my god, that outfit. That's great. Oh, I'm so happy we can go to these like reverse stages and get the costumes that way. Oh, it's made it so much like I'm way happier. I'd say I'm so much more happier. It doesn't sound good. Ooh. Okay. Oh, Windows, no, don't do that. Let's go. Bump. What the? Oh. Okay. New mechanics. Cool. I was saying I do like these stages with these. I find them a lot of fun. How the heck do I get those? How many boxes? 272. How does one get boxes? You can't jump off it. That's weird. I don't know what you're expecting to do there. I guess I'll just play the level because I don't seem to be getting any of these boxes. Oh, it's gonna make you jump back. It's like the Crash 2 levels where it makes you go backwards when the camera's not apt for it. Oh, and you can't. Oh, and that just kills you. Oh, this is it. Look at this. Look at what this game makes you do. I don't want to go back anymore. I'll never make it back. I've already missed those 4 crates anyway. I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh, okay, now they're scary. Swing! I probably have to be quick about this. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, you have to be very quick. Bonus! Oh, I want that extra life. Mine. Oh, I was in line with the other metal box. That was bad. That's how you do it. Ooh, lucky. Oh, there's an extra life block under there. Okay. That's one of those jump and I didn't look before I leapt. Did not see all those nitros in there till the last second. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Okay. We're taking another drink, chat. Throat is becoming dry. Tell you what, pass and play in this game would be really good for a playthrough. I'm also going to try and see if I can get my friend Wes back, actually, at some point, guys, to continue and finish Resident Evil Revelations 2. For those of you who remember, I don't think you will, but for those of you who remember, me and him, before my PS4 had a corruption issue with its saves, played through Resident Evil Revelations 2, and we got like halfway through the game in one stream, like a good 5-hour long stream, and then I wasn't able to get him back for another one because of his work time and stuff and other commitments. Oh, I just cocked up there. So I think he's got a little bit more time, so I'm going to be calling him at some point to carry that on. So that will be like a little one-off stream, and we're going to probably see if we can just beat it. I've played it before, but he hasn't, and we didn't mean to play through it, and we thought it would be fun as a playthrough. So that will come back in the future. And I do have my old... See, I've got my old save, but we haven't got the save that we originally went through. So we'll be playing off my save and just running through from the halfway point till completion. I'm excited because I like that game. And at least on the bright side, we can go back to it playing it on PS5. Though I know it doesn't have many improvements. I wasn't going to make that jump. I do wonder if we're going to get the dash, but it seems like they have... I felt like a lot of the mask powers in this game have become, like, you know, the Death Tornado and stuff. I feel like those have become, like, temporary power-ups, depending on the stage you're on. Which isn't a bad thing. It's still weird that double jump's, like, there from the beginning. Yeah, but yeah, I think I just didn't want to give you the Samus treatment, since you've probably played the previous three Crash games. Oh, this spawn is such a shitty spot. Oh, this is tough. That current's really strong. And these just don't want to get hit at all. Oh, that was risky. Oh, this is hard, this dude. For getting boxes. All 272 of them. Oh, got it. Only just. Oh. Oh, I thought that was Dingodile for a second. Wait, is that the chef from Dingodile's shop? Or diner, sorry? Not really a shop. Yeah, he's got, like, look. There's the Dingodile bit of artwork. Is he an anteater? That's not what it is. Yeah, you can carry on. That moves without you. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. See, there's all these silly mistakes I'm making. Come on. Bump. Hey, there we go. I don't know what was supposed to be up there. Oh shit, that's gonna hit me. shit, I slid too much. Should have jumped. It's like a Mario auto-scroller now. Lives. I don't know if that's just a... Oh, too slow on that. I don't know if that's just a tricky to make you think that there's more boxes than there actually is. So you jump on it to see if you can get an extra box, but it's not actually there. It's alright, I missed some of the other ones. So not really a risk. Oh, what the hell? What was the hitbox on that? Also, why did the game just pause? I didn't do that. I was like walking on thin air then, that should have killed me. Did you see? Yeah, Radical, you see that? That was bullshit. That shouldn't have happened. The hitbox was just like, oh, like, I don't know, the collision was just really big. Oh god. I'm just gonna crouch. Oh crap. Invisibility frames. Oh shit. Oh, I was right next to the checkpoint. Crash, what are you doing to me? I just need to be thanking God that I'm not playing like Super Meat Boy on stream. God, I never played those games on stream. My God. I was happy I beat just the baseline story of Super Meat Boy back in the day. And I remember what drove me to do it as well. Because if you played that game on the 360, it was when Avatar Awards was still a thing. So instead of achievements, just achievements and gamer score, it actually gave you like a prop Super Meat Boy that would run around your little avatar, your little Xbox Live avatar. And that's what drove me to beat that game. Because I knew I could get actually some out of it rather than some gamer score. I like getting achievements, but only for like games I really, really like and I just need to get more out of. Most of the time I don't care unless I get something out of it. Like something worthwhile out of it. Like even when I was like, when I did a bit of raiding in Final Fantasy 14, I didn't think anything was worth it. Oh, this is cool. Oh, Rubber Dinghy Rapids, bro! Oh god. I hope someone got my reference. I don't think anyone would have. Yeah, let's go. It's fake crash. I thought the game was going to make me swap for a sec. Oh! Do I still have invincibility? I think I still had invincibility. Oh, that's the worst if you screw up on that last bit. Thank God I screwed up beforehand. Didn't have to worry. Ta-da! 6 deaths, that wasn't too bad. That level doesn't feel as bad as any of those Death Tornado spinny levels. That felt a lot easier. Ooh.
What time is it? Oh goodness, I ought to know. Crush, Coco. Come on, give old Capuno a kiss, eh?
No.
Don't look at me like I broke wind at a wedding. Time. I see everything. And I need
How do you rewind?
everything. There's some very unexpected developments in your future. Your very near future. Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
Yeah, just gonna stop you there before you tell us how we all die.
I can't see
Well,
Coco's
would you
face.
rather not know about a giant mask-eating monster from beyond the stars.
Leaving now.
That is your choice.
Oh. Okay. I guess we're in a new world now?
Right then. Need a hand.
What? How many more of these zones are there? Snow zone! It was only a matter of time. Eh? Another Dingo Dire level. Hey, it's Snow Way Out. Wait, is there not a level called that already? Wait, is that the hot air balloon from Crash 1? It certainly looks like it. I need that. Unlocking home cooking. Oh, that's such a cool looking outfit. Oh, I should probably get the classic Coco skin actually. Oh, I want to attempt that. I like her. I like the voice. No, I should get that off stream. We've already seen Engine. Okay, what outfit should I wear for Snow Way Out? I could go back to classic. We've worn that today. I don't think I've actually worn the chicken outfit yet. What? Oh wait, what will that Dingo Dial level get us? Is it like a dress for Coco or something? Oh, it'll be something to do with like Crash's dapper outfit. No dillo dallying. Yo! Hold on. That's Ed and his chat. How's it going, guys? We're both playing hard games today, Ed. How was Cuphead? I'm ready. I'm ready with the rage. You don't have to do it, chat. Oh, yeah, I did it. Ed, can I just say, I literally spoke about you. I also just clicked the wrong thing. I meant to go to this screen. I literally spoke about you at the beginning of the stream and said, Ed is streaming Cuphead. He's mental. Because I'd never stream a game like that. Oh, I couldn't deal with that game. I'm losing my insanity playing this game. And I was like, I thought I was good at platformers, but the streamer curse of being way more, like, way worse is like so real. I don't know how you play a game like that. That game, no. That game to me would be, I bought it and would feel like I've wasted my money because I would be like, I can't get past the first 2 levels. No, that game would drive me insane, despite how gorgeous it is. Didn't a film? No, not a film. Didn't a series come out for that? I think it did. Right, do I want to do another... No, let's go to it. Now we've got a raid, and our lovely raiders have come in. Chat, if you're interested, you can choose any of these costumes that I've currently got unlocked by using some of the channel points down below. We're going to use the chicken skin, though, to start in our new area, the 11th dimension in Snow Way Out. Shoo! There we go. Yeah, it's on Netflix for some reason. I don't know. What, for a series? You don't know who asked for a series? I'll tell you. Money!
Crash Bandicoot, you banished
Why
me
must
to the past,
always muck in
but
my
all it
mud?
did was give me more time to plan your doom. You'll find me up the mountain. Don't freeze on the way.
Well, you know, I'm sensing a real fraught history here. How many times have you beaten this clown anyway?
3.
Really? Only 3?
Oof!
Seemed like more?
Oof! Wow! Oh, that joke's rough. Ooh! Spicy. Also, ice mechanic straight away. That's a I heard that there was a dunk in this game. That is, Twinsanity's pretty good. Very different, though. Hey, it's a slow time. I knew it was slow or reverse. That's a big yikes on that joke, though. Wait, I wonder if we get this in a earlier section, because that'd be useful against some of these timed ones. Oh, I kind of like this though. I kind of like the time one's a lot better than the fucking Death Tornado one. That was driving me nuts. I'm gonna learn while I get some dinner. Yeah, dude, I totally understand it. Did you finish well, I'm assuming you did. How was the end of Dying Light 2? Obviously, don't talk about it because it's a new game, but how was it? Was it good? I feel like I'm never going to get around to actually finishing one with my friends. Especially now I've had to re-buy it on PC. And there's that DLC for it. Oh, these ice mechanics are... Oh, these ones are really slippery. Oh shit, it's so weird to... There we go. I need to use the double jump to my advantage to regain my sort of spacing. Oh, what is that? I didn't even know what was happening. Everyone from Edstream, welcome. For those of you who don't know, I am a Top94. I am a crazy variety streamer, and I am suffering through Crash Bandicoot 4. Not suffering in terms of the game's bad, suffering because I'm bad. And I've given up with the death counter today as there's been too many. There's too many deaths. I wish the game had its own death counter. That would be fantastic. It kind of does, but only per level, I believe. Unless it tells us by the end of the game, which would be awesome if it did. I'm not also going for 100%, as 100% in this game, for any of you guys that actually know, is hell on earth. And not worth it. Oh, is it just for those? Are those a different one? Yeah, they are. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, there's one underneath them. It makes those appear for like a second. How do I make those go off? It just slows time. Okay. A little bit unsure what I actually have to do there. Let me have a look at that once more. So I can get that up there. I actually don't see any way of doing this. Are they fake? Okay, right. Oh, that was... Right. Okay, I get it now. I was mind blown for a second. I didn't think about how that would work. I've also realized I've screwed this up. Oh, wow, okay. Weird. Weird. I didn't know the mechanic would work in that way. Now, treat nitro crates completely differently. Oh, okay. That, I kind of didn't treat it. Shit. Let's try that again. Boop. Thank you for all the raids, you guys. Also, for anyone who's lurking as well while you're at... Oh, fuck me. Potentially... No! Potentially doing anything tonight. I really appreciate it. Again, I'd like to apologize how I know my streams have been a bit lacking recently. More in terms of just like them starting either later due to some of my times or just being a little bit not to a schedule. Trust me, any of you guys who know me know that like not having my stuff in a schedule is the most aggravating thing. Oh god, get up, Crash! Oh, I screwed it up. Oh, the timing for the slowdown activation's weird. I'm not used to it. I also realized having to think about other like mechanics in a Crash game is actually kind of difficult. I think my ice physics flew me off. I think retroactively, I think it's fucking me over because your brain just kind of tells you to go and not think about mechanics like a mask mechanic and stuff in Crash Bandicoot games. You kind of just go. So when you have to think about like a mechanic like that, I think I'm just not. I don't know. It's just not sinking in with me. See, it ran out then. Figure out the timing at all. Okay, I might give this one more shot. This was a really frustrating one. Shit, Jesus. Oh god. Oh, see, you don't hold it, and I keep thinking you have to. Yeah, you have to, like, hold it the moment you start doing stuff like that. Oh, and then it runs out and you hit yourself into the nitro. Fuck this. God damn it. It's so hard. The minuscule timing jumps are, yeah. Ooh. And then when it's still slowing down. There we go. Oh my god! Every time you jump, it will absolutely yeets you forward. Fuck it. I'm done in. No. I'm not going for 100%. I'm saving my frustration for another time. What the heck? Oh, is that ice? Oh shit. I have to use this, right. Okay. Got it. just noticed there was a fire crate in there. That was a bad jump. I like how the game's like, you only died 3 times on this level. I'm like, nah, if special stages counted, you know, I think you'd be telling a very different story there, game. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Can I jump on there? Oof. No way can I reach that. That was a generous checkpoint. What's in here? Oh, there'll be something falling here. See, this is cool. I like this. Nice. The other problem is you don't want them dropping on your head. So you don't want to jump early. No, way too late. Oh shit! Oh, I was lucky then. I think all my timing just synced up at the right time. That was complete fluke though. I didn't think that I was going to survive that. See, now I'm concentrating. It's a little bit easier. Life from that? There we go. Oh, I wanted to get away from that. Oh, there's stuff behind the waterfall. Yeah. Always check behind waterfalls. It's like video game trope that. It's like something must be behind the waterfall. Also, I got squished by that crate. Oh, that's so annoying. I was on 3 lives as well. I don't think I'm close to the end of the stage though. Yeah, these stages are also definitely longer than the previous Crash games. Especially after that, like, crazy party stage. Yeah, that was a splat. Hey man, welcome back. What'd you get for dinner? I have Chinese for dinner. What you got, Ed? Oh yeah, I think you went to go get food, but how was the end of Dying Light? Obviously without spoilers. Dying Light 2, that is. I'm assuming you finished it on stream. I was probably working or something. Ah! I'm gonna sit upright. Hold on. Oh. It's so weird when the game goes like completely silent on pause. I have to readjust. There we go. I definitely think I've died a lot less in this stream, right, Tenox? Right? Please tell me I have. Come on. Come on. What the fuck was that gap? Oh, come on. I've definitely died less. No, it's definitely been like... It was like 70, 80 deaths last stream. I definitely think I've been better today. If I didn't make all those little tiny intentional, like non-intentional fuck-ups, like the little tiny ones, then think I'd be pretty good today. Wow, look at me not getting 135. Oh, that sounds good. A couple. Oh, you got the very neutral ending. Oh, I didn't know there was a few endings. Was there a few endings in the first game? Wow, I didn't even get 18% of Wampa. That might be the first time I've ever not got that. Oh, it's like newspaper boy cap crash. Yep. Continue. Oh, the 2 ending for the DLC, but 1 ending for the main game. I didn't really care much about it. I'm assuming Dying Light 2's story overall is better than Dying Light 1's. Dying Light 1's story is a bit generic. I just want to beat it for beating its sake. I feel like you could still buy Dying Light 2 and it'd be fine. Dying Light 2's story felt better. Like, from what I saw you play, it just seemed like there was more to give a shit about. Whereas, I don't know, I didn't really like latch on to anything in 1. As much as I tried to get into it. I wonder if they're gonna make a PS5 version of 1. So I think they said they were thinking about it, or at least making a patch for PS5. Right, I'm gonna change outfit, and then I might go to a dinghy stage. What outfit? Oh, snowboarder outfit for Coco. Hell yeah, I want that. Well, let's go to another dinghy stage. There he is. Yeah, I'd say 2 stories quite a bit better, but that's not saying much, saying as how bad 1 story was. Yeah, it's not great. Angry generic man. That's not as good as a Far Cry villain. I mean, that's kind of what it is.
That's more like it. Now, which way's me diner?
Me diner. Yeah, of course he has something to do with his diner thing coming through the stage. Or is it a full stage of this? I am never going to reach that in a million years. Okay. This is where you cheat and you do this. And when you're on an SSD, it loads faster. There we go. Then we don't get that first death counted. I don't know if that's the saving icon, or if that's the saving icon.
That's more like it. Now, which way's me diner?
Is it the moment you touch it? It might be. Oh, the... Yo! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Quark Toss, what's up? Yo, so many raids for Crash. Oh, I read that mess. Oh, hi guys. I read your username as Lively Kitchen. I'm not gonna lie. Lively Kitchen, hello. Chris the Crazy Panda, hello. Quark Toss himself, hello, buddy. Choco Thunder, hi guys. You're catching us playing. Oh god, you're catching us playing Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time, and I tell you what, it's about time I get good at this game, and it's taking a hot minute, guys. I'm suffering. This game is fucking tough. But hi guys, if you don't know me, I'm TopZone94. I'm a crazy variety streamer, and currently we're alternating between Crash Bandicoot 4, the Breath of the Wild DLC, which I've been planning to do. We did it in cosplay for my birthday last week, and we recently just beat Deathloop, and oh god, what was the game before that? Oh, chat, you'll have to remind me. I've forgotten. That's not good. Tedux, remind me. I've forgotten. But yeah, how are you guys? Quarktos, what were you playing today? It was good. It was good. How are you doing, bro? Let's see what you were playing today, because I'm gonna go bump the lovely Quarktos. What were you playing? Twitch. You wanna work? There we go. Oh, you're still playing Three Houses? Have you been like doing the entire game? Because like when I first raided you, you were still playing Three Houses. More Fire Emblem, doing dumb meme run. How many runs have you done of Three Houses? What? It's a Disney style Souls game you played before Deathloop. What? Oh yeah, shit, Ed. Kena Bridge of Spirits. Yeah, that's what you meant. I was like, what? What does he mean? That game was awesome. I love Kino. Kino was fantastic. You can see also a bunch of list of games we've actually been through down below, which I'm actually going to check myself because I think I might need to actually change that now. Current playthrough. Oh, fucking Metroid Dread. What am I? How did I forget that? That needs to go in the completed list because that's done now. I played some stuff in between, Effie. What else have you been playing, bud? Also, what do you guys play? Well, Lively Lichen, what do you play? And Chris, what games do you play? I love to learn about, because I play so much stuff, I love to learn more about what other people play. Why am I not going to be able to reach it? Why is he leaving without me? Oh, cool. I really wanted to start Dark Souls Remastered, like, really bad. Because my first ever, like, I hated Souls. Straight up. I did not like the Souls series at all. Also, we're playing Dingodile, for those of you who don't know, he's playable in this game. Oh, I need to use the suck. That's what I need to be doing. Okay. Yeah, I went from hating the Souls series to playing Dark Souls 3 on stream because a friend pretty much dared me. And that game, Dark Souls 3 is so good. But I really want to play and give Dark Souls 1 another try. My only problem with it is that Elden Ring comes out, like, really, really soon. And I'm like, I don't really want to play... Oh, God, battery level. I don't think I really want to play Dark Souls 1 on stream while Elden Ring comes out super duper soon. Because I did that with Resident Evil Remake when Resident Evil Village came out, and yeah, it was kind of a dumb time to do it. Give me the Wumper. Oh, I'm causing havoc. You think? Yeah, because I got it really cheap on PS4. And I think I own like 3 different copies of that game technically now. Elden Ring this weekend. Cyberpunk. That's funny you say that. I was talking a little bit, and I picked it up for... So I tell you what, I super called it because I went to a game shop today. And I was saying last stream that I actually was able to pick up Cyberpunk. Because I got it for £10 over here, which is incredibly good. And I used some reward points to effectively get it for nothing. And then they gave me all my reward points back on my birthday. Which is really funny. So yeah, I got Cyberpunk effectively for free because the next generation patch came out for it, and I read some of the patch notes, saw some of the performance metrics, and went, hey, they fixed it. Somewhat. I do know it has like a lot of missing content. And you know what? It's alright. It's fine. At least on PS5, it's fine. It's a pretty good version now. I think it's playable. And I've thoroughly enjoyed what I've played. Granted, though, I wasn't excited for it beforehand, so I am going in with low expectations, I guess. Ugh. I didn't realize I moved. I might play it on PC, or apparently it runs best on PC. Everyone's... Sorry, I gotta read these chats. Hold on. Everyone starts hating the Soul series when they decide they're bashing their heads against the wall by after being convinced by a friend or whatever, then they turn to the masochist side. Yeah, I think so. I think also some people I know who are really into the Soul series can really hammer it too much to a person, personally, because everyone told me, it was like, oh, he's just playing Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1, especially on the original 360 version, has some massive performance issues, which means like button input delay is trash. It's so bad. So, yeah, I'm like, no, that is a game fault there. Rather than it just being hard. Yeah, I'm doing a run of Fire Emblem Three Houses now, where I use Brawling. I can only use Brawling and Faith Magic and turn any character into a War Monk. I guess you do have the variability in that game to kind of do something like that, and some people are obviously shit, and some people are also better. That's crazy. At least you're getting your game time out of that game. I think that game's too long, personally, for every route. I think it's way too long. And I think they chopped out a lot of gameplay mechanics that I miss from something like Fire Emblem Fates, or some of the older ones even. I play on PC. I think Cyberpunk is getting there. It still needs some more love, though. Yes, it does. But what I've played of it runs really well on PS5, and I was pretty happy with it so far. But yeah, it still needs some work. But it doesn't feel like it. that... I didn't notice the TNT barrel was behind there. I think... Oh my god. Okay. I feel like Cyberpunk is in a position that if it came out like this now, like what it is now, I think it would be... I feel like people won't complain. Oh no, they would, because there's still a lot of missing content. But in terms of the technical performance, I think it'd be a lot better for people. I think they'd be less upset. There you go. So yeah, Dingodile has a vacuum, chat. As you probably see. Very Luigi's Mansion. Whoa. And he has a hover, which you can see. So I'm trying to get all the crates, but getting all the crates in this game isn't easy. I also don't think I have the skill or patience sometimes. Don't start moving. Dingodile's fat ass needs to bounce on these crates. Right, can I jump here? Oh! I could not even see that shot. I thought it was going to hit me. Right. So the little cart should start moving now. Oh, breathe a sigh of relief.
Water smells like
Love that piece. Oh. Okay. Great Cyberpunk the week it came out, even without the good performance. Yeah, a lot of people said that as well. I wanted to give it a shot though, and I mean, hey, like next to nothing. Like I said, £10, but I got like a pre-order. Since I got it pre-owned, I fucked that up. There was nothing I could have done, I don't think. With me getting a offer on the pre-owned version, it cost me £8, and then I spent reward points. So really, not really. And then I got it all back on my birthday, so I've effectively got the game now. So I'm a little bit. I'd be triggered if I spent 50 quid on it, though, I feel. It reminds me more of Deus Ex Human Revolution than I thought it would, actually. Holy shit, my hitbox must be massive. I love his spin. Oh, do I have to carry it all the way and then or else I can... Oh no, I don't. This spin's bullshit. Wait, why don't I just stand here? Fire. There we go. Yeah, I just need to take my time. And I forget. Oh shit, are you serious? You gotta capture it with it because you might need it. Oh, there we go. Melee or hacker build.
not again!
I like to play stuff more stealth focused. Bye, Dingo. Oh, and then it turns up here. And Crash is like, what? Oh, so I got to play this section again. Look at those crates. Look at that crate. Fucking 502. That's so silly. Ugh. Chat, I'm gonna have to concentrate. I love you to bits. Crikey! The revolvers and shotguns are fun? No, okay. You have to fuck up to make a shotgun not fun, that's true. That fear is not as good as that fear shotgun heard. Chat, has anyone here played Crash 4 and realised how goddamn hard it is compared to everything else? Or is it just me? Fuck. This is my first FE game, so I'm pretty sure... Oh, wow, I didn't know Three Houses was your first FE game. Honestly... Yeah, I think it's actually probably better to play that as your first one, because... Yeah, Fates. I really like Fates. Fates' writing is bad. The story's not great. The gameplay is probably one of the best Fire Emblem games I've played, personally. Because you can use the companion mechanic from Awakening, but it's also not reliant on it like Awakening is. And it also doesn't have... but, like, the actual gameplay is really good. And they kind of gutted that. And made it, like... They kind of gutted the triangle system in Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's still kind of there, but... it's less punishing. And I don't like that as much. Sorry chat, I'll read it in a second. Shit, that's what I didn't want to do. I need to be at the back when I'm doing the slides. No! No! You jumped too much. Oh, I was doing so well. Game's a jerk. Damn, Fierce Shotgun. Yeah, it's so good. Boom splat. Anyway, man, I'm gonna head off and go play more Cuphead. Oh god. Good luck with that. I'll try. We've actually been streaming a lot longer than the time says. We've actually been streaming for about 3 hours now. Actually, we've been streaming for about 3.5 hours, so we'll be ending really soon. We had to restart the stream twice, so if you're wondering, we actually have been streaming a lot longer. But if you like any other games down below and you're like, ooh, maybe he's going to play something now, like, drop us a follow, that'd be awesome. We're also, currently, I'll put this in the thing while I suffer through this section. If you type in !poll, this brings up the next community new game playthrough. So there's a bunch, if you click that chat, there's a bunch of games that I currently own or I'm planning to get. And you guys can put in your votes to see which game I might play next as a full playthrough. Dark Souls 1 Remastered is in there, but it's gauging the interest as my work times are very flip-floppy. My schedule is on our Discord as well. But when I get a good set time or like a good week to start something like Dark Souls, or a good couple of weeks to continue Dark Souls, I will, because I know those games are quite long and I want to fit a good time in so I can just kind of play it without breaking off because of bad work schedule. So I don't want to have to play it and then like not have 5 days of playing it and then be shit again and then have to relearn stuff, because that's always annoying. But everything else is kind of easygoing. There's a couple of games I've missed in there, but that's what we currently got for the playthrough, the voting right now. Oh, I missed that. Shit. I knew stopping halfway through that would get me killed. Alright, let's try again. I'm gonna stay a little bit quiet so I can do this. Yeah, that's just to trick you. Ah, see, and then you do that. I hate how that's there. It's so annoying. Because the worst thing is there's so many boxes that, like, one box will be, like, up there and you just won't notice it. But they do that just because they're being shits. Yeah, for those of you who don't know Crash 4, the box placement and stuff in this game is just mean. Most people to get 100%, I wouldn't be surprised if most people do use a walkthrough, because it is ridiculous at points. Fuck, I didn't do a long jump on that. So I'll also update the Twitch schedule as well after today's stream as well for this week, chat. To keep you guys up to date. I'll make a ping for it in the Discord, so apologies for the extra ping. No! Fuck! Ah, I did the extra jump. So easy to make a mistake. And I just fucking... not paying attention. Look at my lives though. Don't have to worry too much about it. Don't look at the death counter. Yeah, thank you so much, Bartos, for the raid. Thank you everyone for the raids today. It's been really nice of you. I feel like, I'll be honest, like I like to be honest, I feel like the view count's dropped a little bit because I've just not been able to keep up with some times due to job stuff, so it's been a little frustrating, mainly on the work stuff for me. I like to maintain a schedule. Gotcha. No, spin the. Oh, it's frustrating now. I like how like this was like last stream where it became like 4-hour stream, and then I'm like, I'm frustrated. I can do it. I can do it. I feel like I get more frustrated with this one than anything of my Dark Souls 3 playthrough. I think it's because it's that frustration. I don't know if you guys get it, where when you're concentrating so much on a game, and then the moment that concentration breaks because you failed or something, there's like a burst of like frustration. I feel like that's what Crash 4 does to me. You could say, oh god, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say, Tenux? Oh, shut up. Shut up. It's alright, chat. I know him. I'm allowed to tell him to shut up. He likes to troll me a lot. I won't say that to you guys, though. Just Tenux. He's a VIP for a reason. Or... doesn't give you a license to be a shit. Why do I always jump? I know what it's going to do to me. I don't like getting that one. Or those two. I think I might say fuck it to the boxers. I think the boxers are what are fucking me up. I think I'm trying too hard. For a person who's like, I'm not going to go for them, I'm kind of going for them more than I feel like I should. But my luck's been so terrible because it's been like, I'll go for the boxers, finally get every single one, which will take me like 20 minutes extra of the stream, and then I'll miss one. And then, no, I'll have to replay it off stream or on stream again. So, it's not really going very well, is it? Yeah. Oh, I realized... How many times? 17 now? I think I've spent way too long on this episode. That's all the chat's seen! Parktoss's chat has only seen me do this one fucking section. Sorry, guys. I just want to be able to do it. And I know I can do it, I'm just being shit. It also gives me that insane stream paranoia where I don't want to like spend too long on one section. If I'm on my own, it doesn't bother me. Nah, fuck it. I'm not gonna go for anything that's screwing me up. Watch, it'll be that one box. Watch it. Was I right at the end all this time? Oh no, I wasn't. Okay. Everyone will get triggered. I'm skipping. Oh, yeah. I'd miss boxes in this section. Look at this. Watch me get them all. Watch me get every single one. Oh, that's bollocks. Oh, you can go back. Well, that makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? Yeah, this section's not as ball honky as I thought it was. Oh, I didn't get that one though. Whoa. The nitro cart troll. Hey, Fake Crash. Oh, fuck it. I might have got that if I'd have bothered. Maybe. Oh. Time trial unlocked, thank God. That's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, this is a fair amount of viewers. I'm gonna do one more stage, I think. I'm gonna carry on. I'm gonna do one more stage. So I don't want to end it on whatever the fuck that was. Let's stay frosty. We've got to get more of these. We're going with Bighorn Energy. Okay. It's final stage of the night chat. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to try and get boxes. I'm going to kind of play it as normal. Also because I just want to play more, to be honest. I don't want to end it on a bad one, man. I love this outfit. It's great. I have to talk to Tom Chu. Fuck. I have to talk to Tom Chu, who's also played Crash 4. Because I want to know how difficult he found it. So I only watched a bit of his stream when he played for it. He's one of our viewers. Spin. Also, chat, I don't know what I'll be doing tonight. I will try my best to maybe get out an extra stream tomorrow. I'll let you guys know about that over on the Discord if I do. There'll be a notification that pops up. And if Twitch, you know, wants to work, then maybe the follow alert when I go live will actually go up. Okay. It's so nice that you can't fling Wumpa Fruit away now. There was a box on one and it wasn't on another. Look at that. Holy crap, that's easily missable. Oh, wow. So chat, I'm restarting the level because it restarts the death counter. Because I'm cheating. Semi-cheating. Do not judge me, this game is difficult. Normally quite good with ice mechanics, but these ones are kind of scary. I'm good with Crash 2s. These are slippier than Crash 2s, which is saying something. You will judge? What, on the difficulty? Ah! Okay. Left or right? And then go back. There we go. I was looking at when it loops so that you could get the other boxes. Find out. You don't need more new boxes that can kill you, game. Okay. Oh. I missed the box. Oh. Slow time, okay. I'll probably go this way first. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, no, no! I saw the nitro cart as I hit square. Oh, no, 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 no. Right. Is it just this one down here? It was over there. Right. It's gonna be tough. This one's okay. Oh! I just missed so many there. Do I finish the level? Yeah, fuck it. Do those later. If I must do the boxes later, Tom, I'll do them. Yeah, I'll do them when maybe I can get the extra, like the reverse version of this level, and then I'll go for the outfit. I'll try and get the outfit for next stream. Oh, I can hear the Cortex music in this particular. Yeah, that's cool. Nice, the goofy Cortex monitors. I love those. I think that's Crash 1. It's Crash 1 or 2, those goofy Cortex monitors. With his head just going back and forth. I'm pretty sure there's a GIF of those online. Because I was having a look when I was making the new alerts for Crash 4. Oh yeah, no, this is just a remix of Crash 2 music. Yeah, okay, cool. I didn't realize it was a remix. That's great. Just didn't jump in time. I wonder if you can go over 100 lives. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, the box is like off to the side like that. That's so weird. Shit. I don't know what's wrong with me and obstacles from before, where I have this weird obsession with, oh, that I blazed through that bit perfectly, and now that thing I didn't, like that thing I got through perfectly fine the first time, I'm now dying to. I have like a really bad problem with that in games. Oh. Oh, there was a... I didn't even notice that there. Wow. I'm gonna attempt this. Wow. We're gonna attempt this. Instantly dies. That was good. Oh, that's why. I didn't even know there was a bit of ice there. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't notice those there. It's weird. I feel like I would never avoid a bonus stage in Crash Bandicoot. But I think Crash 4 is the only one that makes me want to. Because they're like tough. Oh, that flaming block there. What's going on here? Oh, I missed that one under there. Oh, that's still really hard. Ah, bugger it. I'm not gonna get the thing from it. Ah, but I gotta remember it's good for Wumpa Fruit gem. That's what I always forget about. I forget that's a thing. Oh, I can't get used to the ice physics jump. Very difficult. God, no. Let's carry on. Oh, I jumped straight into something. Oh boy. I think this and Sonic Unleashed has seen me at like peak frustration. At least Sonic, well, at least this is fair. Sonic Unleashed is just, oh, that final level is, oh, I don't think I'm ever going to forget that. I think that's the most angry I've ever been on stream is Sonic Unleashed Eggman Land. That level is so bad. Tennox, were you there for that? Did you remember seeing that? Like the Sonic Unleashed Eggman Land when I was doing Sonic Suffering Sunday? That was like oh, come on. Actual peak frustration. Yeah, because you were cringing about the frame rate because it feels like it's borderline crashing the Xbox. Because we were playing the 360 version, like on the 360. No backwards compatibility there. The raw experience. I don't think I like saying raw hedgehog experience. I think it sounds a bit weird. Oh, I hate how it's tapping instant die. Not even gonna give me Aku Aku because I'm doing poorly. No sympathy for me on this stage. Oh shit. Okay, I thought I could make it. Your agony is my fuel. I can tell I'm fucking up because I just need to eat. I've not eaten since like 12. I'm hungry. Go on. What is the timing on this? Lower, lower. Wow, gave me the fucking checkpoint. This is the hardest bit. This bit's actual arsehole. Because you run out! You run out when you get there! Ah! Oh. I need to slide that. I need to slide it. Oh. Oh, that was the end, thank God. Thank God, that level's really hard. Ah. Oh, chat, I need a brain break after playing this game. It, like, tires me mentally out. It's so difficult. Oh. It tests me. But hopefully I can get some training off stream. Chat, thank you for being around. We're gonna send, like I said, the stream has been longer than this, but I've just had to restart it twice. We're gonna send you lovely people off. Where should we go? Where do you want to go today? Adrian's playing some Street Fighter 5. Tomchu, I might send you over to Tomchu, who's playing Horizon Forbidden West, which I might do. Oh, Steven is playing. I might go watch Steven as well, because he's playing some Mass Effect Legendary Collection. That's cool. He's starting from the beginning. Wow. Let's go check on these guys real quick. Rightio, let's send you guys over this evening. Ooh, I'm gonna unmute them. I hear their streams a little bit. I kind of appreciate AJ is currently playing through the Street Fighter 5 story mode, which I didn't think I'd see in 2022. And I'm okay. I'm typing in like raid actually. Why is it coming up with an error? Don't raid error me. Okay, if you're gonna do that, then I know I'm going to. I'm gonna send you over this evening to Tomchu, who's playing Horizon Forbidden West. Chat, you wanna go check out his stuff? He's playing the new Horizon game. He's playing it on his sparkly PS5, and hopefully you enjoy him. He's a little quieter than me, but I'll send you over to him this evening. Someone a little bit different. I'll go say hello to Ed as well in his stream. So chat, have a good night. If you want to surprise him today, we're going to go out with a raid message of... Here comes Tom's raid crashing in. I think that works. Here comes Tom's raid. Fuck it, why do I keep typing he? Let me do my words good. There we go. There we go. So that's the raid message for today, chat. Chat, go enjoy your evening. I'll be back hopefully either tomorrow with a shorter stream. Maybe some Mario Party with my friends if we can get around with that. If not, I'll be definitely back on Thursday this week. And I'll be updating the Twitch schedule and I'll see you then.